Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ralphie and welcome to a new series called Casual vs Speedrun Rainbow Six Siege. In this series we're going to take a look at a casual player and how it compares to someone trying to speedrun the game. In the series we're going to focus on the all situations category and take a look at all 10 of the situations and see how the speedrun optimizes the gameplay to move as fast as possible throughout the game. In this episode we're going to take a look at CQB basics, the first mission and the playlist of situations. This is seen as the second easiest mission in the whole of the speedrun due to there being very little RNG, so the player has full control of how the mission goes. The only downside to this mission being that it's very short and therefore all of your shots have to be on point or else you lose a large percentage of time. We start off with a casual who takes a few seconds to get his bearings, and when moving off and finding the first enemy he takes a few seconds to take him out, but does get that one hit headshot which helps speed it up I guess. He's then checking his corners very consistently, just trying to find that second enemy. When he gets him, he hits him with a headshot and he advances on. He's then peeking his corners carefully, trying to find his enemies, and his third enemy, just around that corner, able to take him out as well. The fourth enemy, same kind of story, but it takes a little bit more time to aim. The casual knows whereabouts to go, and therefore finds the enemies pretty easily, but is really slow while doing it, as he doesn't want to take any damage. He then takes out that enemy before moving on to the enemies behind the barricade, and when he does he takes out the enemies behind the barricade pretty quickly. Overall, not too much time on the casual side, but a lot of time that can be optimised. The speedrun we're going to take a lot more slowly, but then at the end we'll play in full just to compare the two. So the speedrun moves off of his stand straight away heading towards this first enemy. The speedrun already knows where to aim, so he'll be able to aim directly onto his head and take him out with a one-hit headshot. Moving forward to this next enemy, he takes really direct lines, and moving to the second enemy, he'll take a bit of time and take 2 or 3 shots to his head, just because he is moving while the target is stationary. He will then move on to the fourth enemy with a similar type of story, and the fifth enemy can move but can stay stationary, so he pre-aims at the stationary target crouched on the floor, and if he moves he can adjust his aim accordingly. At this point the target does move, so he adjusts his aim. Then heading upstairs, he'll take a tight line round here and then switch to his primary weapon, and then he'll pre-fire through the barricade to get a quick kill onto the person behind the bed. He's then going to aim to the right and take care of the guy on the right straight away, which is going to take us down to 3 enemies, meaning the enemies start moving towards us. Moving on to the position, he'll go to the door on the left and pre-fire this guy on the left, to then turn around sharply and take care of the guy through the barricade. Taking care of that guy, he's going to know directly where to aim, which is just behind the guy, just adjacent to the wall, and he's going to take him out with just a few bullets. And that's the speedrun. It's not too much to take in, but for a new runner it can be a bit overwhelming. Watch that a few times and you should get used to it and be able to start running that yourself. The most challenging part is this bit on the stairs. You really got to feel out where you need to aim. This isn't the most important mission for the all situations run, but I don't like to get above a 0.5 seconds of my PB because this run is really the basis and the start of your entire run. Now we're going to play both of the runs in full to compare them both and see how they pan out against each other. Well guys, this has been the first episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then make sure you smack that like button. The second episode will be out soon, Suburban Extraction, so I do hope you are looking forward to that episode. And apart from that guys, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys later.